Welcome to Flix Media, where you'll find the latest videos on your favorite celebrities all across the world. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss out on the videos coming up. It's well-known fact that some of the best athletes choose to live extravagantly, with big homes, expensive cars, and other luxuries. In fact, if you make 7 or 8 figures a year, you can live better than the average supporter if you know how to handle your money well. They buy such expensive things that a common man can't think of. You are watching Flix Media. In today's video, we're going to talk about the expensive material things NBA players buy. So make sure to watch this video till the end. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. As a result, you will not miss any future videos we upload and will stay up to date with the rest of us. Therefore, without further delay, let's get started. Even before LaMelo signed a contract with the NBA, he bought something so expensive that he had to hide it from his own father. He reportedly spent between $30,000 to $40,000 on a 14-karat white gold diamond grill with VVS diamonds. As any other person would have done, he published a video of himself demonstrating his new grills to social media as soon as he received them. The bizarre aspect of this case is that LaMelo had not yet received a single payment from the NBA, meaning he spent $40,000 of his own money on the transaction. At this time, PJ's addiction is so serious that he has invested millions of dollars in feeding it. He seems incapable of refraining from acquiring shoes. According to PJ, who has a residence dedicated solely to his shoe collection, there wasn't enough space in my house to store all of my shoes. So I thought, I need to buy another house for my shoes. Given that there are only 365 days in a year and the owner owns more than 900 pairs of shoes, it is assumed that it would be difficult to wear all of them. When he attends a sporting event, he brings an entire suitcase of shoes. In fact, he frequently changed between 5 and 6 pairs of footwear during NBA games. In the past, Scottie Pippen once paid $4,300,000 for a Gulfstream aircraft. Most people agree that the buyer should test the plane to make sure it works before landing over the big check or the duffel bags. In contrast, he acquired an airplane without first determining whether it was functioning. Therefore, he was forced to learn the lesson the hard way, which was to double-check everything before proceeding. Not only was the plane unable to fly, but it also required $1 million in maintenance in order to start correctly. This represented nearly 20% of the total cost of the airplane. TMZ says that Deshaun Stevenson brought and installed an ATM in his kitchen that costs $3,500. Stevenson keeps the machine stocked with a total of $20,000 in cash and refills it 4 to 6 times a year so that his friends can get money out of it before going out for the night. Shaquille O'Neal, who used to be a star in the National Basketball Association or NBA, is widely thought to be one of the best basketball players of all time. Prior to his retirement in 2011, he had won 4 NBA championships. On the other hand, Shaq is addicted. In the 1970s, when he was a kid, the former MVP had a terrible DC Comics habit that ruined his finances. Shaq took an interest in DC Comics, but Superman remained his favorite character of all time. He may be the greatest Superman fan in history. After signing a $17 million contract with the Orlando Magic in 1992, he decided that the best way to spend his money would be to buy everything ever made that was related to Superman. This includes t-shirts, mirrors, cars, tattoos, movie theaters, and even a large diamond ring. Therefore, he spends a substantial amount of money on a superhero he adored reading about as a child. All of his favorite items from his days as a superhero are currently stored at a $20 million mansion in Florida that is also named Superman and is dedicated to his identity. LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time and a four-time NBA champion. Over the course of his career, he has made an incredible $600 million, which has allowed him to build up an impressive collection of cars, in addition to the custom Lamborghini. What do you think a concept of owning a Rolls-Royce, 3 Ferraris, and 2 Maybachs? LeBron really spends more on car washes than others do on auto loans. LeBron James is notorious for excessively spending money on expensive vehicles, even matching the color of his automobiles and sneakers, especially when the price of the vehicle is $670,000. During the time that Nike was releasing LeBron's X1 shoe series, the world-class athlete unveiled his brand new Lamborghini Aventador with a unique wrap that matched the interior of the sneakers. The vehicle, with a 6.5-liter V12 engine and 670 horsepower, is the most expensive piece in James's collection. Carmelo Anthony is a 10-time NBA All-Star, a former member of the U.S. Olympic team, and a former player of the Los Angeles Lakers. Additionally, he has a habit of making outrageous purchases. This man has a not even joking reputation for purchasing strange items. In 2008, when the United States men's basketball team had just won the gold medal, it was only natural to celebrate. Instead of popping open a bottle of champagne and heading to the field, he purchased a life-size statue of himself. However, here's the catch. This memorial bears little resemblance to him, and even that is not the worst of it. In 2011, Anthony decided to get a camel with the purpose of keeping it as a pet. The fact that high-quality camels cost approximately $55,000 and might reach millions of dollars. Carmelo Anthony made headlines during the off-season before the last season because he was the first NBA player to sign a contract worth more than $100 million. He then purchased several new items, including Rubel Forsey GMT wristwatch. The watch has an incredible value of $565,000. But here's the kicker. It costs more than $250,000. In continuation, we have Danny Granger. Danny Granger, also known as Batcave, was an NBA basketball player for 11 years. During that time, he made about $70 million. Danny Granger, unlike most multimillionaires, does not spend his money on luxury items such as automobiles, homes, and other extravagant items. Granger must have spent all of his money on a Batcave underground after seeing the 1966 Batman movie. Granger was particularly fond of comic books, superheroes, and science fiction. He was an avid lover of The Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and of course, the Batman sagas. When he began earning millions of dollars, the first thing that occurred to him was to construct a Batcave beneath his home. It features a secret entry and a spinning parking platform for his vehicles. Granger has spent millions of dollars and constructed a moat around the land, only to have the same experience as Bruce Wayne. Last but not the least, you may have witnessed a number of strange things, but the one that follows is truly remarkable. Gilbert Arenas made about $160 million in his 12 years as a pro basketball player in the National Basketball Association or NBA. However, he also has an odd shopping spree for odd items. Arenas' pet sharks are the most expensive in terms of spending. Clearly, The individual has never seen a shark. He went so far as to establish a Stark Tank-style habitat in his $3.5 million mansion for his beloved sharks, and he spends approximately $80,000 annually on their care. For videos like this and much more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching Flix Media. See you in the next one.